This hypnosis experience is copyrighted by Key Guy Technology, LLC, your 2019 copyright. This hypnosis file is not to be duplicated and or distributed without express permission from Key Guy Technology, LLC. Please try out our product, the Hypnosis Key, by going to www.hypnosiskey.com. The Hypnosis Key is a digital package that comes with over 1,000 Hypnosis Mp3 files that are read by a hypnotherapist. The Hypnosis Key is a $20,000 value that we sell for a very low price. Again, go to www.hypnosiskey.com. That is spelled www.hypnosiskey.com. Please enjoy your hypnosis file.
Very before long you will get your pre-drug before heading off to the auditorium for the specialists to deal with recuperating your body. Before this happens, I'd like to accept this open door to set up your intuitive personality to acknowledge energetically the assistance you'll get and to train your body to recuperate and recoup undeniably more rapidly than would typically be conceivable. At the point when the time comes to get your anesthesia will be so serenely loose and totally separated based on what's going on around you that you truly won't mind what they're doing. Before you are taken to theater for your task, you will probably get your pre-drug. This is to quiet you and upgrade the impacts of the general soporific. In some cases it is managed orally, and at different occasions it might be an intramuscular infusion in the back of your hand. On the off chance that it is to be an infusion, at that point you will be completely arranged and loose, confiding in the medical caretaker that is there to support you. Your hand will be desensitized with the goal that you scarcely feel anything by any stretch of the imagination, and maybe you will envision your hand feeling like a delicate bit of wood that is coasting on water. Also, in spite of the fact that there might be only a little weight around there at first, you won't feel any inconvenience whatsoever. You can take your brain on a mysterious, otherworldly adventure to visit an excellent blue natural hollow on a beautiful mountainside. Obviously, you definitely realize that you will be in the most skilled hands conceivable on the grounds that these individuals, and specifically name of specialists, are specialists in their field. They have experienced long periods of preparing of the most thorough sort and performed incalculable tasks effectively on different patients who are currently recouped and driving a solid and upbeat life far superior than they at any point thought conceivable to lead. Also, this is on the grounds that you trust in them similarly as you confide in the sound of my voice that you are completely arranged and glad about everything that will occur. Since in only a brief time frame from now you will be on a full street to recuperation, asking why you at any point felt uncertain about any of this. So settle yourself down much more profoundly into your bed and simply tune into the sound of my voice. It doesn't make a difference on the off chance that you don't focus on the words that I express, on the grounds that your internal personality knows and retaining like a wipe everything that is said to you amid this time. What's more, in spite of the fact that you start to feel languid thus agreeable, you can likewise give your mind a chance to meander and investigate the superb pictures that stream into your creative energy and dream an extraordinary dream that you are going to leave on an adventure of disclosure to a mysterious, enchanted spot. This is a spot that is buzzing with energetic hues and amicable sounds, and it's nearly as if you're completely segregated from your body as of now, despite the fact that you realize that you can return at whatever point you wish to keep an eye on the advancement being made. So accompany me now along this mountain way that prompts your ideal spot. Know that as you make every little stride you feel increasingly more as if you are gliding, simply drifting along, and you are not the only one. You can hear the sound of my voice constantly. You may even wind up drifting with the individual you adore the most, getting a charge out of together the superb experience that lies in front of you. What's more, the view up here is amazingly wonderful. The mountains appear to murmur the hints of adoration, inexhaustible with life, diverse shades of green taking in agreement with their environment. There are trees and shade developments, little groups of timberland, and only a little route down the mountain track that you're remaining on, a delicately streaming stream, sparkling in the daylight, with another tight pathway running close by it. It's a delightful day, and you realize that it will be preferred and more splendid over ever previously. You would now be able to feel the glow of the sun on your body, and it appears just as it is entering each nerve, each bone, each fiber, each cognizance of your being is absolutely and totally loose and settled. Your brain and body are working in congruity together and with all creation. The beams of daylight seem, by all accounts, to be loaded up with their recuperating love, and you can feel this mending being exchanged to your body and your brain as you float further and more profound into this warm and happy with loosening up inclination. What's more, in your creative ability you can dream of how it will be to be solid again, working typically as you realize that you will when you come back from this delightful rest. See yourself doing common, ordinary assignments, with a totally new get up and go for living. You welcome each part of life. You have vitality, well-being, imperativeness, positive considerations, and quiet and serene emotions. Indeed, even the beforehand most commonplace of occupations will now be able to appear to be pleasurable to you as you center your psyche around whatever you do, and you do feel so great, brilliantly quiet and loose and settled. You never in your most stunning creative energy trusted that you could feel so great. You are alive, solid and cheerful, and benefiting as much as possible from every snapshot of your superb life. You can feel extremely great now as you dream your fantasies and see these scenes and feel the sentiment of getting, mending and well-being and imperativeness. What's more, your body is breathing the air that it needs, the prana, the vitality, the existence constraint that is entering your body and streaming into your lungs that are working productively similarly as they generally do. Picture yourself engrossing all the mending advantages of the rejuvenated oxygen that has conveyed your circulation system to mitigate and to recuperate and to feed each cell of your body. All organs and cells and frameworks of your body are working in congruity now. Your entire digestion is winding up, finely tuned to your individual needs. Your stomach-related framework utilizes the sustenance that you eat all the more viably, and you limit the amounts of nourishment with the goal that you eat only the perfect measure of sound, nutritious sustenance that you require to give you ideal nourishment. You want just the sustenances that are beneficial for you. You experience a feeling of acknowledgement, a sentiment of harmony and tranquility that comes from profound inside you. Your digestion amid your resting periods turns out to be substantially more characteristic and is balanced for your casual state. Your whole sensory system starts to work all the more productively and adequately as your programmed sensory system, which controls your pulse and your breathing without you notwithstanding waiting be aware of it doing as such, is working in harmony and amicability together. In view of your improved sensory system, your absorption and kidneys start to work all the more viably, and you feel an enormous improvement to your general existence. The blood supply to your crucial organs, for example, your liver, your pancreas and your spleen, will sustain these organs all the more successfully as all the science in your body turns out to be increasingly adjusted and stable. Your cerebrum waves are getting to be adjusted, and this shows an increasingly serene and relaxing nature, and due to this you're resting all the more soundly and encountering lovely dreams. What's more, when you wake up, you do as such with a revived and strengthening feeling with full readiness. Also, as a result of your improved biochemical and metabolic framework, your general protection from contaminations and illnesses improves, and your pulse is ordinary, and you approach your day-by-day exercises with a quiet tranquility. Your brain and your body experience mending and well-being normally as you glance around at the magnificence in nature. You welcome the improved nature of your life, and you feel just as you truly are celebrating good times, more joyful and more beneficial than any time in recent memory. What's more, as you restful move along the mountain, you think back and see precisely how far you have voyaged. Shocked at the separation among, occasionally you are astonished at such a monstrous improvement. However, wasn't it just a brief time prior that you went into that performance center to have yourself mended, and the lights that shone down on the therapeutic group influenced them to appear to you like blessed messengers sent from heaven to support you in your critical moment? What's more, Your trust in that group was reinforced by the adoration that you felt and the craving that you had to recuperate and recapture your legitimate condition of well-being and essentialness. What's more, your brain was so quiet, similarly as it is presently, for you realized that higher forces were working for you as they did. Also, you submerged yourself into a delicate, mesmerizing rest on the adventurely enchanted, mysterious voyage into the mountains, where you presently get yourself prepared to stir after your rest completely recuperated and mended. There is an entryway on the mountainside, a white entryway congested with greenery and hanging leaves. However, it can open at whatever point you wish into a delightful blue natural hollow. To some degree like Aladdin's cavern, however considerably more mystical than that, with gems and jade and splendid sapphires and smoky quartz and different valuable stones and minerals dangling from the roof and the dividers of the natural hollow. There is a delightful blue light that reflects and gleams and shines, bursting at the seams with vitality and love. Furthermore, when you are prepared to wander forward into the cave, you will encounter a specific unity with all of creation, all information. Also, as my voice blurs, you can enable yourself to investigate, and even the hints of medical caretakers or specialists or other emergency clinic staff will come to you from a separation. Furthermore, you can follow any solicitations that are advantageous for your future well-being and prosperity, and if, later on, you should wish to return to your cave, you will find that you can go further and more profound than at any other time. My voice is blurring now as you float further into delicate, sleep-inducing rest. You can stay in entrancing all through medical procedure and for a period sufficiently long subsequently while your body completely recuperates. This might be only a couple of hours or maybe not all that long, for sleep-inducing time exists on an alternate measurement similarly as it does in you.